What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video today. We're going to be doing race picks for the 2022 Ruoff Mortgage 500 from Phoenix International Raceway. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This weekend, the NASCAR Cup Series is heading to the 1 mile track of Phoenix International Raceway. This will be the first time that we're racing on a 1 mile track for the NASCAR Cup Series, so it'll be a great indication for tracks like Dover, and maybe a little bit like Richmond as well, since Richmond is kind of similar to Dover and Phoenix. Now, before we jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. The weather for this weekend is really nice. It's going to be 81 degrees as high and 49 degrees as a low, with temperature around the green flag being around 75 to 76 degrees, and there's no chance of rain. It's sunny all day, no chance of rain. It's going to be clear skies, so the weather is going to be really nice and no concerns for rain this weekend. So now let's jump into picks. So for those who are new to the channel, here's how I do picks for the channel. And we're going to be changing it up this week. I do usually one pick for suck pick, but I'm going to be doing two suck picks. I'll be doing two underdog picks, and I'll be doing the winner's pick for this week. And the suck picks are the drivers that always run up front, who have been struggling, who are going to continue to struggle. The underdog picks are drivers that have been on a really good streak that aren't in the best car, or drivers that are kind of, you don't expect to run well, who are going to run well. And then my winner's pick, the winner of the weekend. And I've got the ones to watch. And trust me, I've got a lot of ones to watch for this weekend. So now let's jump into the suck picks. Who are my suck picks for this weekend here at Phoenix? My first suck pick has not had a really good start to the season. Now, this driver has been pretty good here at Phoenix International Raceway, but this driver has absolutely struggled. My first suck pick is going to be Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski only has one top 10 so far this season, and the other two races he's finished outside the top 20 due to the fact he's been involved in multiple spins and multiple wrecks. He has not gone a race where he's been incident-free. So he's looking to really bounce back this week, and honestly, I'm really not expecting it from Brad Keselowski. I think Brad is a driver that can overcome these issues, but I'm not expecting Brad Keselowski to do really good this week, and I think he finishes outside the top 20, unfortunately. I think he's going to have more problems this weekend here at Phoenix. My other suck pick for this weekend, this driver has not finished inside the top 10 this season, and this one's going to be a shocking one, considering this guy has won here twice. But my other suck pick is going to be Denny Hamlin. Like I said, Denny Hamlin has absolutely struggled to start this year. His best finish so far this year has been 15th. Yes, I know we're only 3 races in, and Denny Hamlin definitely has time to bounce back, but I don't think that momentum is really going to carry for Denny Hamlin. Now, I'm not expecting Denny Hamlin to finish outside the top 20 or outside the top 25, but I think for his standards, he's going to struggle. I think he's going to finish just barely inside the top 15, which I know seems like a good day for Denny Hamlin, considering how bad he struggled to start this year, but Denny Hamlin, when you expect Denny Hamlin, you expect him to run extremely well. So I think that Denny Hamlin, unfortunately, is going to struggle this weekend here at Phoenix. I think he sucks this weekend at Phoenix. And now let's jump into the underdog picks. Who are my underdog picks for this weekend here at Phoenix? My first underdog pick finally scored his first top 10 of the season. It has been a driver who has led the most laps so far in the NASCAR Cup Series. I'm saying Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick has had a really stress. Every time he's had a dominant car, he has had problems. But he finally, for the first time, got a top 10 where he finished 7th, and he spun out. He has not gone a race where he's been incident-free. That being said, though, I do think that Tyler Reddick is going to have another top 10 run. And you have to remember, 2020, he was running really second or third most of the day before having a tire go down. And he's been really strong here throughout his career at Phoenix, whether it's the Xfinity Series, Truck Series, or the Cup Series. He has ran very well. So I think that momentum is going to continue for Tyler Reddick, and I think he's going to have a top 5 run this week here at Phoenix. The other driver that I'm going to be picking as an underdog, this might come as a shock to you, but I'm picking Bubba Wallace. And the reason I'm picking Bubba Wallace is, one, Bubba Wallace is actually showing a lot of pace at Las Vegas. He's actually running around the top 10, top 15 most of the day. The other reason, the spring race in 2021, this was when 23XI wasn't as good as a team. He was running around top 6, top 7, was charging up to potential top 5 finish, where they made a bad pit strategy call when Mike Wheeler was up in the pit box. I think that Bubba Wallace in this team are not going to make those same mistakes, and I think Bubba Wallace could get a second top 10 of the 2022 season. And he sits 9th in the points. He's had a pretty solid start to the year. I know it's only been 3 races, but he still sits in the top 10 in points. And the points are really close, but I think Bubba Wallace is going to have a good run this weekend. And now let's jump into the winner's pick for this weekend here at Phoenix. Who is my underdog pick for the winner pick for the Ruoff Mortgage 500? Well, my winner's pick, I've picked this guy the last couple weeks because this guy has been ultimately really good. And there's a lot of reasons behind this. I'm picking Kyle Larson, and here's a couple reasons why. Number one, Kyle Larson won the last time we were here at Phoenix International Raceway, and I think that momentum he's had from last year to starting this year has really worked for him. Another reason, he's a points leader currently. And another big reason, he was the fastest in testing. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, controversially, he shouldn't have won that race the last time without that caution. Well, I think that Kyle Larson is going to win again, and I don't think he's going to have to worry about a yellow. I think Hendrick Motorsports is going to bring a lot of pace, and I think that Hendrick Motorsports is going to win their 3rd straight race. They're going to win their 8th out of the last 9 races and continue the strong season that Hendrick Motorsports has. I think Kyle Larson becomes the first driver to win multiple races in the 2022 season. So now let's jump into the ones you need to keep your eyes out for here at Phoenix. Who are the ones to watch? The first one I'm going to pick is Kyle Larson's probably biggest competitor Sunday, Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. has been the fastest car the last couple times here and picked up his first Phoenix win in the spring of 2021. And had it not been for that caution late in the championship race, Martin Truex Jr. would have been easily cruising to a victory. And I think Martin Truex Jr. is going to be really, really fast. He was pretty fast in testing, well, decent, but I think the MTJ has had a pretty quietly good start to the year. And I think and he sits, I think, second in the points right now. So he had a pretty good start to the year. And I think that momentum is going to continue for Martin Truex Jr. this weekend. The second one you need to watch out for is a driver of the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports, Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott has been really, really good here throughout his entire career. He won the race in the fall of 2020, was on the verge of winning the spring race in 2020 for him to come back down pit road due to a loose wheel, and was on the verge of getting back there into a potential top 5 finish. And in the 2021 race, especially the fall race, he was up there contending. It was better than Kyle Larson a lot of that day. And I think that Chase Elliott's going to have another really, really strong run, and I think he'll do really, really good here this weekend at Phoenix. I think he for sure gets top 5 this weekend here at Phoenix. Third driver you need to keep your eyes on is the driver of the 18 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch, I believe, has 2 or 3 victories here at Phoenix International Raceway. And Kyle Busch, yes, I know the spring race here last year did not go very, very well for Kyle Busch. But I don't think Kyle Busch is going to run into that trouble. Plus, he's coming off a very, very strong run at Las Vegas, despite being not the happiest at Alex Bowman, which Alex Bowman and him apologized for. But I think that Kyle Busch is going to do very, very well this weekend. I think Kyle Busch gets top 5, and I think he's going to continue that strong momentum he's had to start off this weekend here at Phoenix. The next driver that I want you guys to keep your eyes on is a driver 22 car for Team Penske, Joey Logano. Joey Logano has 1 win here at Phoenix National Raceway in the spring of 2020. And he's been really, really fast in the last 4 times we've been here. In the fall of 2020, he was really, really quick and was leading the race before Chase Elliott passed him late. And in the spring of 21, he was one of the fastest cars in that race, but then eventually fell back. And in the fall of 2021, he's actually really, really fast in that as well. So I think that Joey Logano is going to have a lot of pace and a lot of speed. And I think he's going to do a little better than he did in this race the last time here in the fall. And the final driver you need to keep your eyes on is the driver of the 10 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. That is Erik Amaral. Now, I'm saying Erik Amaral is one to watch. Now, Erik Amaral has been really, really fast to start this year. Erik Amaral is the only driver in the Cup Series right now that has finished in the top 10 in all 3 races. On top of that, Erik Amaral has not finished worse than 6th. He finished 5th in the 500 and has finished 6th the last 2 consecutive races. And like I said, he is right now that has the best average finish of anybody so far this season. On top of that, Erik Amaral actually does have some pretty good statistics here from Phoenix International Raceway. So I think that momentum is going to continue. I'm not saying he's going to win this weekend, but I think Erik Amaral is going to continue that strong season he's had. And I think he gets another top 10. I think he might get a top 5 this weekend. I think Erik Amaral is going to continue that really strong start to the season. And I think he gets another top 10 this weekend here at Phoenix International Raceway. So, those are the picks for this weekend here at Phoenix. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Brad Keselowski and Denny Hamlin. My underdog picks are Tyler Reddick and Bubba Wallace. And my winner pick is Kyle Larson. And the ones to watch are Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, and Erik Amaral. So, that is my picks video for the Ruoff Mortgage 500. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications to be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Link schedule below for that, and comment your thoughts on today's video. Who are your picks for this weekend here at Phoenix? Who is your suck pick? Who is your underdog pick? And who is your winner pick for this weekend here at Phoenix? And tell me also who your drivers who you're keeping an eye out for this weekend at Phoenix. Let me know in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we are going to be having a full-scale news video on everything that we've missed over the last couple of days. And then this weekend, we've got some reviews coming out for the Phoenix weekend. I'm definitely ready to show you guys what we've got. So anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. And I'll see you guys next time for great, awesome NASCAR and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.